Hello everybody, it is Mia. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel today. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Hope life is treating you well. Child is taking everything in me just to get this little video out. Just gonna cut straight to the chase. I lost my younger brother unexpectedly on Thursday, July 30th. And I have been trying to cope as best as I can with that way. So I've been trying to deal with that in various ways. You know, my days have been up and down, as you can just about imagine, for anyone who has lost a sibling or anybody close to you for that matter. And as you can imagine, my days have been pretty up and down, pretty all over the place. You know, there are moments where I'm thinking, oh, I got this. You know, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a good day. Just think about the positive things. And then that's when the avalanche of emotions and sad memories and everything else kind of take over. So today I was like, I'm going to get up. I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to get my mind off of this, you know, because I've been in the house literally, except for one day, the day after, which is Friday. I've been in this house, in this apartment, since almost 7 straight days. 6 or 7, I don't know, for some days, right? Had to force myself, y'all, believe it or not, to take a shower the other day, right? Anyway, so I said, you know what? I'm going to get up. I'm going to go take a walk just to get some air, right? That was this morning, about 10-ish. The next thing you know, I'm back in this bed, fully clothed, under a blanket in 83-degree weather. So I got a second wind again, or more like a third wind. And I said, I'm going to get up and I'm really going to go out. I got to take the trash out. Let me just take the trash out. That's an excuse to get out the house. So I did. I finally did. And I was just going to walk around and talk to y'all. But there's a thrift store near my home and I love thrifting. So I was like, I'll just go in there. And so I did. And that was a great hour and a half, but it played 80s classic rock, or soft and classic rock. Took me way back to my teenage years, my brother, because that's when we were teenagers, like in the 80s. And it made me think about a lot of different things. And there was literally nothing I needed. nothing at all. I just wanted to be there for some weird reason. And so I was drawn mostly to like pictures and artwork and little knickknacks and things like that. Stuff I can't even really use, but I was sort of drawn to it. Again, for no particular reason. I think it was sort of therapeutic. I guess. I don't know, really. Sort of hit the spot, but for that whole hour and a half that I was there, I'm not gonna lie, I had a lump in my throat the entire time. And I was trying my best, like, you know, I'm not gonna stand here and cry. I'm not gonna, nope, it ain't gonna happen. Anyway, so this is what the video is giving today. And I just want to, it's really nothing but just a raw vlog. Just, you know, wanting to pull you guys into that moment with me. That's all. And so here is the video. So here I is, y'all, in my favorite place, the thrift store. And as you can see, I'm just perusing the aisles to see what, what's interesting, even though I really don't need anything. But like I said at the beginning of the video, it's almost therapeutic for me. I love the way it smells. I love the atmosphere. There's just something about it that does that thing for me. So as weird as it sounds, I felt like, I would try to merge one of the things that brings me joy and peace and satisfaction into one of the worst moments or periods in my life, if that makes sense. So I'm just, like I said, looking through the aisles, looking to see what pops. And again, with the 80s music on, which I didn't keep in this video for the sake of copyright. I don't want to get a strike or anything like that, but they were playing the 80s music, and I just, I tried to block it out of my mind, but I just couldn't help to be reminded of, the good times, as teenagers, when me and my brother fought. And actually, I was more of a bully. Believe it or not, y'all, I was a bully to my little brother, and I regret that. Like, I was such a bully. Just anger, which is why it's so important. I'm going to digress for a minute, but that's why it's so important to have childhood trauma addressed as early as we can, right? Even if our parents don't take the initiative in that regard, us as responsible adults that are on a healing journey should definitely take that or make that a priority. But you'll see me looking around, trying to figure out where to look. And not me looking at Daisy Dukes, y'all. I don't know what came over me in that moment, but yeah, we weren't gonna buy Daisy Dukes. I've been looking for the right wreath for my front door, so I found this for $6, and it was kind of cute, so yeah. And then, child, I don't know what happened, but it was like everything started getting my attention. Everything was calling me. I think it was right around here when I started feeling like some semblance of relief of what I was feeling when I set out to walk. You know what I mean? I think I was starting to feel more settled, more at peace, more at ease. But of course, that would be very short-lived. Now, my brother used a cane when he was alive, and I kept his cane just because I want to. And look at what I'm looking at. Wow. Wow, the more I look at this video, the more I see my mom. Oh, wait. So anyway, I was looking at journals like, oh, maybe I'll grab a journal and start journaling how I feel and my emotions and things like that. But then I thought, I got a million journals. I'll just grab one of those at the house. course, I never meet a stranger. I don't know what we were talking about, but you know. Oh, I was asking for her help looking. I'm looking for gloves, like, you know, for the stage. Some different cool Janet Jackson inspired type gloves from the 80s. Yeah. And this to me, this is a nice, I love fall. For like $3.13. I love fall, and I figured I'd get this one because both my brother and I were born in the fall. And so looking at something like this will make me think. Plus it's giving that warm, fuzzy, crisp, cool fall air kind of vibe. So yeah. A brand new home studio cube set for the wall, like $6.50. Brand new. I took them out, and what I'm gonna do is place something. I don't know what I'm gonna place in each tree, but each cube. But I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, my unnecessary trip turned into some good things. All right. So like I told you guys a few minutes ago, grief has a crazy way of manifesting in your life or showing up in your life, right? For me, after spending the last 4 days since my brother's unexpected passing in my apartment, I finally, say, I'm gonna go ahead and go for a walk. And ended up at this local thrift store, my favorite thrift store. And although there's nothing in this place that I need, like I have an overabundance of shoes, stage wear, work clothes, casual clothes. I've got enough of everything, right? There were a few things that I found significance in, and one was this cup, just your autumn cup, really cute, cozy autumn cup. And what that cup did for me, or what it screamed to me, was my brother. And our birthdays were 5 days apart. We were both born in the month of September in the autumn, and it was just something about that cup that did it for me. And I think will always do it for me when it comes to my brother. So I'm prayerful that to deal with my grief in this moment, I don't become a shopaholic, because for one, I can't afford to be a shopaholic. And I don't know if that would be a healthy avenue to express grief or not. But, I just know with the way I handle money, girl, I cannot be a shopaholic. I guess the point of this is, even if you don't know what would do it for you, I don't think there's any proper way to deal with grief. There have been a couple expressions that I've made since Thursday that sort of surprised me, because I was so overcome in the moment of, of just in that moment, right? I don't even really know what to say. I'm just trying to deal, y'all. I do pray, God be with my mom, especially, that he be with my little sister, especially, because she's dealing with her own battles, as is my mom. So, again, whatever does it for you guys, step right on into it. In this moment, I don't know what it's going to be for me aside from prayer. And that's all I wanted. Thank you guys for watching. Keep my family in your prayers. And that's all. I'll see you next time. I'm looking at you. Bye.